Hey folks, what is going on and welcome to another Fortnite update here on the channel. Now today, in the version 36.20 update, we have a new set of story quests, the fall of Supernova Academy. Darkness has fallen upon the Academy and it is time to bring back the light. Now, with this one, it's sort of gearing us up towards the end of the season, I guess. So this sort of quest line for the story quests is going to try and get us ready for whatever event is leading us into Season 4. The other things I'm going to cover in this video, we're going to have a little look at the Superman quests, as XP quests have now arrived for Superman. 10 in total, 40,000 XP each, meaning 5 whole levels, alongside the Fortress of Solitude now arriving on the south side of the map. We also have our new Week 6 weekly quests as well. 5 of those. These are fairly simple this week. They are as follows: search 5 chests at the Fortress of Solitude, hit players 5 times whilst airborne, hit spires in 3 different matches, deal 500 damage to players with Supernova gear, and reach hero rank S. Those shouldn't be too difficult, and if you complete those, you can finally complete your bonus goals. Now, the 10 Superman quests for XP are all to do with your hero training. They are to basically travel distance after using Supernova gear, deal damage in a short amount of time, travel distance in a short amount of time, and then do a special thing with each of the superpowers. I'm not going to cover them too deeply here on the channel, but we will go and have a look at the Fortress of Solitude. Now, before we jump into a game, I want to quickly say thank you for 1,000 subscribers, and a mention now that if you would like to support the channel, I do now have a supporter creator code, which is MJW. So if you wish to support the channel, feel free to use my supporter creator code. It will help the channel out greatly. So without further ado, let's head into a match. So folks, it is also worth noting that there have been quite a few map changes in today's update. The corruption is spreading and Daigo has made some new mega spires which are now dotted around the map, siphoning the island's energy even further, which is just backing up the theory that we're going to have quite an explosive live event at the end of this season. But up until that point, we don't entirely know what's going on. The Academy itself has fallen. Things are looking a little bit bleak. There is every possibility this might be one of those seasons where the heroes generally don't win. But with that and the OG live event coming back next weekend, we're definitely coming into a very, very busy moment for Epic Games. So down here in the south side of the map, they had already been setting it up over the past couple of weeks during the summer event, but here it is, none other than Superman's Fortress of Solitude. It is now here, it is now open, you can go in and explore. There was the trailer for it the other day, so we know roughly what to expect, but let's come down here and head on inside to take a little exploration. So, coming down here, I can immediately see 2 different NPCs that we can talk to. And this is where they sort of have fled to. So first things first, you've got Hope over here, who is very much not happy with Daigo for wrecking the Academy. And then also down here, as expected, we have none other than Superman himself. As for the rest of the fortress, a lot of it's more secretive. So look around for like secret doors, explore. There might even be things that you have to break that can lead you to somewhere else. But all in all, this might not be the easiest place to explore. I mean, as you saw here, I've just broke those rocks and found a secret tunnel out. So you will have to look around, explore the facility as much as you can. I'm obviously not going to show you everything here in this video because we might be here for 15 minutes while I'm trying to find it. So without further ado, let's head and do the first quest of the story, which is to deal 250 damage to opponents with a hired hero. After the fall of the Academy, I don't think any of us want to work alone right now. Which, fair enough. I mean, your school has just been completely destroyed and you're probably still not ready to be a hero yet. So, we're being thrust in the deep end. Let's go hire ourselves a hero. So it seems stage 1 of these quests is actually a little bit easier than it sounds. You've just got to deal the damage whilst you have a hero hired. The hero themselves doesn't actually need to deal the damage for you. So that then completes stage 1, giving us stage 2 of the quests, which I'm not sure if you eagle-eye viewers just spotted. Set up 5 scanners to form a warning perimeter. Okay, we're never going to let Daigo and his goons surprise us like that again. You know what? I don't blame you. Now, these 5 scanners are dotted all around the map. So, you're probably not going to get them all completed and put down in a single match. It's probably going to take you a couple of matches to put them down. So, let's see if we can head over to the first one, which is over by these lakes over there. So folks, just to show you what these scanners look like, this is them here. They will appear first holographically, and then when you place it down, obviously you'll see it more properly. There are just 5 of those dotted around the map. Use your map to find them. We're going to head over to place the second one down over by Supernova Academy. But while we fly over, I want to mention the fall of Supernova Academy is very visible as you fly over. The demonic Kintsugi biome has definitely taken a hold here, where everything is starting to become black and gold rock. The Academy itself, the building, doesn't appear to be damaged in any way, which is intriguing, as I guess you would have expected the building to have been destroyed, but instead it just seems to have been sort of trashed a little bit on the inside, which is not that bad in my mind, but I guess I can see what they've gone for. So let's see if I can use kill switch revolvers to do a couple of quests. So one of your Superman quests is to reload the kill switch revolvers while you're in hang time. So you've got to jump, use the LT to slow your descent, and reload while you're in the air, which shouldn't be too difficult to do. Another one that might be slightly more difficult that some people will have thought about is that you have to travel distance within 5 seconds of using Supernova gear. Well, I have an idea. Use some Supernova gear, and then use the launcher here to fly yourself across the map, and that way you'll have gotten a lot of that distance straight away, if it counts. Which apparently shooting did not count. Interesting. And we also just got a tick off of the weekly quest, reach hero rank S, when I'm only rank A, which is really odd. So maybe that quest is just mistyped, or maybe it's being a little bit too generous. But anyway, let's head back over to the Academy and place that scanner down, shall we? So the scanner over here is just northwest of the Academy by the road. Quite easy to find, really. So folks, your third scanner is just down here. Like I was about to say southeast, it's more just east of Demon's Domain on this little hillock, not too far from the main road. Let's head over to the fourth. So folks, our fourth scanner is just northeast side of Canyon Crossing. It's just by the little metallic fence near the car park. Nice and easy for you to find. Let's head and get the fifth one over at Shiny Shafts. So folks, your fifth and final scanner is up here on the northern side of Shiny Shafts. Quite easy to find really. And that then leads us on to stage 3 of the story, where we have to check in with Morgan Mist. This team needs someone to step up and lead, and maybe I'm ready for that. You know what? Yeah, you are. You are ready. So, coming downstairs to where the training section is, this is where you can go to speak to Morgan Mist. I spent a lot of time thinking about me, my anxiety, my feelings of not being good enough. But that's not what a leader does. A leader lets that go and thinks about their team. Leaders can be anxious. My team needs hope right now. Will you help me inspire them? Well, they don't need hope, they need you. You know what? Fair enough. Anyway, that leads us on to stage 4. Retrieve 5 mementos to lift the student spirit. Now, there are again 5 different ones on the map, so you have to go to all of them. But anyway, the team's been a mess since they ransacked our home. Aww. I want to try to help, you know. Okay, I'm sure we can do that. So the first memento is actually in Supernova Academy, so we're going to try and get that now. But first, let's do our hero training. So the first memento is on the roof of this building, and it is Kill Switch's water bottle. It's his lucky water bottle. He's been a mess without it, and dehydrated too. So that's our first memento. Let's go find the others then, shall we? So folks, our second memento here is here at Pickles and Paddles. So this one is Hayley's Nationals Trophy. She's still in touch with every team she's ever been on. That's impressive. That is honestly impressive. So that can just be found here at Pickles and Paddles, which is like the little paddle courts southeast of Utopia City and northwest of Kappa Kappa Pickle Company. So head on down here to get that one. Our third one is here just by the dance floor in Utopia City, and it's for Synthwave. Synthwave's customised headphones. She's been totally offbeat without these. Well, I'm happy to help. So folks, the fourth one is actually outside this building on the wall. Light Rider plans her plays to the minute. She seems so I didn't even get to read all of that. She seems so lost. So we've got, I think it was like a data card or something like that. You guys will have to obviously check that back, but didn't really get to see it. The fifth and final one then is over towards Brutal Boxcars, so let's head on over there. So your fifth and final memento can be found here at the Bird to Go station southwest of Brutal Boxcars, and it's for Ziggy. Well, I'm not sure he's noticed these were missing, but he'll be happy to have them back. Of course, Ziggy didn't. No. Ziggy just seems like the clueless one of the group. That then leads us into stage 5. Stage 5 of 6, we must go to the spire locations dotted around the map and collect 3 spire fragments. Okay, I have an idea to show the team, and even Daigo, that the supernovas mean something to this island. Okay, I guess they do. So let's go find some spire remnants. So when you come over to any of the spire locations marked, you'll notice that the fragments, or remnants should I say, are just floating around. What you got to do is grab them. You got to grab 3 in total, and they can be from any of the main spire locations. It does seem like the ones where the spires actually spawn might not have them, which is interesting. But then again, the one at the top of the map does. So it seems like the one by Canyon Crossing alone doesn't have it. You'll just have to use your map to get them for this one, because it doesn't appear as though every location has one. So use your map, of course. Right, folks, we're over here. Let's grab our third and final fragment, which is just at the top of the hill here. And then once we've done that, that then leads us on to stage 6, the final stage of this week's story quest. Use the spire remnants to build a monument to the fallen academy. I've been talking to Hope, and I have some ideas for, let's call it, an inspiring art project. Now, to do this, we have to head back over to Supernova Academy, which obviously, as you can currently see, is in the storm, so we'll be doing that in the next match, but let's head on over there. So folks, coming in here to Supernova Academy, where you actually want to go for the sculpture is the main entrance, just outside the front, and you can then construct it from the remains of the spires themselves. I know it in my heart, Supernovas are going to bounce back stronger than ever. Yes, you are, Morgan, yes you are. And just like that, that's where the sort of story ends for now. We'll talk about this more in a moment, but it doesn't appear to have a part 4. So what exactly is planned? I can't believe I have just revealed 5 different players in one singular use of the tracking visor. And the fact that that's just completed one of the Superman quests, that's 40,000 XP for doing that. And it wasn't even like difficult to do. So much so that like, that might be one of the easiest ones yet. Wow. Just goes to show you guys that Superman quests are not that bad. So folks, we've done those quests, we've come back to the lobby, and you'll notice straight away in Supernova Academy, there are no quests in your list at this time. It does not say part 4 when they're releasing, if they even exist. So we can assume they probably do, but they might be linked to an event. So don't expect any story quests, at least for the next 2 weeks. We might get them in a final update of the season, but if we do, that update is probably not going to be until the 29th of July. So with that all said and done, guys, thanks for tuning in. I hope this helps you with your part 3 story quests, and I'll see you all in the next one. And remember, use code MJW in the Fortnite item shop if you want to support the channel. So, thanks for watching, see you all soon.